Well, hello everyone. It's me. I'm guessing some of you weren't expecting me to be here after what I said on Friday. So let me explain what happened. So this morning if you guys remember on Friday after the St. Louis game, I said that the next time I'd be able to stream an Oilers game would have been Saturday the 9th because today my work shift would have ended at 8. The game starts at 8. I wouldn't have been able to get home in time, and I don't want to stream a game halfway through. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays games are at 10:30 at night, and I'm not staying up for those because I got to go to bed early for work. Well, this morning at about 11 o'clock, I got a call from my work that said that the warehouse where all of our merchandise comes from was going through a strike. The employees there were striking. And so there was nothing that had come into my store that I needed to put up. So basically, my manager called me and said, look, we're not going to need you tonight because there's nothing for you to do. So you don't have to come in tonight. So that's why I'm live streaming the game. And we got a great one for you guys. We got the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Anaheim Ducks. I had a whole thing going on here. But then I decided to check Twitter, and I got this notification from the Edmonton Oilers Twitter account. And this was 24 minutes ago. Stuart Skinner has been recalled from the Bakersfield Condors on an emergency basis. Mikko Koskinen will be out of tonight's lineup with a non-COVID illness. And so that's interesting because I was going to assume that I was going under the impression that Mikko Koskinen was going to be tonight's starter for Edmonton, but if he's out with an illness, does the start go to Stuart Skinner? Does it go to Mike Smith? Now, logic would dictate it goes to Smith based on seniority, but Mike Smith didn't have a great last game. He gave up a couple goals that I think he should have had. One for sure he should have had, which was the third goal. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think Mike Smith's going to get the start now. And it really should be Stu Skinny. But anyway, as I always do with these while we wait for the gameplay to get going on, we're going to do a little bit of a preview here between the Oilers and Ducks. So we got, we got some things going on here. So the Oilers are 39, 25, and 5 on the year. The Anaheim Ducks are 28, 3, and 12. Did I change the record? Hold on. I did not change the record. 39, 25, and 5. So, yeah, we got that going on. So, so the records for the two teams are the Edmonton Oilers are sitting third in the Pacific Division with a 39, 25, and 5 record. The Anaheim Ducks are 28, 30, and 12. And the Anaheim Ducks, they've had an interesting season because early on they looked like they were going to make the playoffs, and then now they're not. And so they basically started to sell people. Like when you're trading Hampus Lindholm at the trade deadline, that means you're not making the playoffs. All right. Going into the season series, the Oilers and Ducks are actually playing a 3-game season series this year. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that some games were canceled with COVID. But the Oilers have won the past 2, so they could go for the season sweep tonight. Both games happening in Edmonton. The first meeting happened on October 19th, 2021, which I believe was Edmonton's 3rd game of the season. And the Oilers won by a score of 6-5 in regulation. And then the last meeting was February 17th, 2022. Jay Woodcroft was behind the bench for this one, and the Oilers won 7-3. So tonight we have the final meeting. The third meeting is tonight, and we're going to see how this goes on. Last 5 games for each team. Leon Draisaitl leads the Oilers with 7 goals. He did not score versus St. Louis. which kind of bummed me out a little bit because that would have been nice for him to score in front of the home crowd. But you know what? Leon Draisaitl has been a duck killer in his career. I don't have the stats in front of me. I suppose I could look that up. Oh boy. Let me see if I can find. Do they have like Leon Draisaitl stats versus Anaheim? Prop bets versus duck. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, they go all the way back from when he was playing as a rookie. Okay. So, he has in his career versus the Anaheim Ducks. Draisaitl has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish they had like a goal total here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 goals. Now, Draisaitl has played. Let me just hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So Leon Draisaitl has played 24 games against the Anaheim Ducks, and that does not include the 7-game series that they played 5 years ago. He has 16 goals in that time frame. So he has 16 goals. And he has 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 goals and 13 assists for 29 points in 24 career games versus the Anaheim Ducks. Leon Draisaitl is an absolute duck killer. Now, I don't know if these are actually true or not. I just got it off a thing called statmuse.com. I don't know if that entails everything, but from what they're saying, Leon Draisaitl has played 24 games against the Anaheim Ducks. He's got 16 goals and 13 assists. He is a duck killer. So if he's going to pot one tonight if he's going to pot 50, it's going to happen tonight. He is going to score tonight. I am calling it. I am predicting it. Last 5 games for the Edmonton Oilers, Leon Draisaitl leads the team with 7 goals. G. Mayhew, I'm assuming that's Greg. Jerry Mayhew leads the Ducks with 2. Assists, Connor McDavid has 7. Trevor Zegras has 3. Points, Leon Draisaitl has 10. Trevor Zegras has 4. And then both Kyler Yamamoto and Isaac Lundstrom lead both teams with a plus-minus of +3. Goaltender comparison. Now, I know that I'm assuming we're getting Mike Smith in net. But the goalies for John Gibson's getting the start for Anaheim, and he is 17, 22, and 10 with a 309 goals against Everton, 905 save percentage, 1 shutout. If Edmonton was smart, they would go with Stuart Skinner, 6.60 on the season, 2.62 goals against Everton, 913 save percentage, and 1 shutout. All right. And some team stats for you guys. The Oilers power play is at 26%, which is good for 4th. The Anaheim Ducks are at 22.1, which is good for 13th. Penalty kill. Ducks are at 80.7, which is good for 14th. The Oilers are at 77.2%, which is good for 20th. Face-off percentage. The Oilers are at 51.6, which is good for 7th. The Ducks are at 48.7, which is good for 20th. Goals for per game. The Oilers are at 3.46%. Which is good, or 3.46 goals per game, which is good for 7th. And the Anaheim Ducks are at 2.77, which is good for 24th. And then goals against per game, the Anaheim Ducks are 20th at 3.13. Edmonton is 23rd at 3.25. That's kind of the stat line for you guys. Lineup for the Anaheim Ducks, according to NHL.com. Cam Fowler, Urho Vakanainen, I think that's Vakanainen. Yeah, Vakanainen. That's a watch solid. Sonny Milano, Adam Henrique, Ryan Getzlaff, Zach Aston Reese, Troy Terry, Isaac Lundstrom, Lundestrom, Kevin Shattenkirk, Sam Steele, Jerry Mayhew, Valerie Letary, Vinny Letary, my apologies. Jakob Silverberg, Jamie Drysdale, Derek Grant, Sam Carrick, Max Comtois, Trevor Zevers, Max Jones, who appears to be injured, Dominic Simone, Yanni Mahura, Josh Mahura, sorry, my bad. Sam Benoit, Alex Suster, and your goalies are John Gibson and Anthony Stolars. For the Edmonton Oilers, the lineup is going to mostly remain the same. I know where one change for sure is going to happen. Josh Archibald will not be playing tonight because he is unvaccinated, therefore he cannot play in the United States. Duncan Keith, Cody Ceci, Chris Russell, Kyle Turris, Derek Ryan, Jesse Puljujärvi, Devin Shore, Josh Archibald, Derek Brassard, Zach Hyman, Tyson Berry, Darnell Nurse, Brett Kulak, Leon Draisaitl, Warren Fogle, Zach Kassian, Kyler Yamamoto, Rylan Cloud, Evan Bouchard, Evander Kane, Ryan Nugent Hopkins, Connor McDavid, Mike Smith, Mikko Koskinen. And like I said, Josh Archibald will not be playing, even though he is listed in the lineup. Well, actually, that's the team roster, is not the lineup. I guess I can actually take a look at the lineup tonight. Let me see what I can find here. All right, here we go. The Oilers lineups, according to Bob Stauffer, 15 minutes ago. So Connor McDavid with Evander Kane and Jesse Puljujärvi, Leon Draisaitl with Zach Hyman and Kyler Yamamoto. That second line has been feeling it. The first line was feeling it, and then the second line was feeling it. Both those two lines contributed greatly versus St. Louis, and you could actually argue they are the reason that the game was won. Ryan Nugent Hopkins with Derek Brassard and Zach Kassian, Ryan McLeod with Warren Fogle and Derek Ryan. On the defense, you have Nurse Ceci, Keith Bouchard, Kulak Berry, and it looks like Mike Smith is starting in net. This organization is amazing in doing the dumbest fucking shit. Why bother doing the move that makes sense when you can just do the move that doesn't make sense? You know, it's so stupid. Anyway, oh man, that pizza I had for supper was good. I had a Pizza Nova pizza. Shout out to Pizza Nova with pepperoni and ham, 2 garlic dipping sauces, and a marinara dipping sauce. Oh, so good. And now I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my water and my strawberry banana drink. I love water. So yeah, that's kind of the game preview that we have. So now we're just waiting for the game to actually start. What else can I find going on Twitter? Let's see if I can actually find a lineup for the Ducks. And yet he won't start. Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense. Actually, you know what? We can do an out-of-town scoreboard update for you guys while we're waiting. So the Florida Panthers are the first team this season to clinch a playoff berth. They beat the Buffalo Sabres by a score of 5-3. The Ottawa Senators beat the Detroit Red Wings by a final score of 5-2. The New York Islanders beat the Devils by a score of 4-3. At the end of the first period, the Vegas Golden Knights have a 2-0 lead up on the Vancouver Canucks. After the first period, the Chicago Blackhawks have a 1-0 lead up on the Arizona Coyotes. After the first period, the Philadelphia Flyers, who played last night, have a 2-0 lead on the Philadelphia Flyers. The Philadelphia Flyers have a 2-0 lead over the New York Rangers. After the first period, the Minnesota Wild have a 2-0 lead over the Washington Capitals. And then the only other two games going on tonight, Edmonton and Anaheim at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then Dallas and Seattle at 9. So, while we're waiting, let's watch a little bit of I say watch. Who do we got in net? Oh, they scored like right off the hop here. They scored almost right off the hop here. How quickly did they score in? Joel Eriksson with the first goal for the Wild. Let's see what happens here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36 seconds into the game. Is that correct? 36? Yeah, 36 seconds into the game. Joel Eriksson on a partial breakaway makes it 1-0 Minnesota. And then at minute 37 in, so almost a minute one later, the Wild make it 2-0. Here we go. Wild 2-on-1, but they shoot and score. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Number 10? Who's number 10? Well, I guess it'll tell me right here. Tyson Jost. All right. But who are the goalies for? It's Cam Talbot versus Vitek Vanacek is your goaltending matchup there in the nation's capital of the United States, not here in Canada. Here in Canada, it's Ottawa. So yeah, pretty good start. My man, Cam, my man, Cam, my man with the shutout so far. My man, this is my guy. Cam Talbot is my guy. I know he's married to Kelly Talbot. I know he's married to Kelly, but you know what? Cam Talbot is my guy. Cam Talbot is my guy. He's mine. He's mine, and you can't have him. He's mine. You know what? If the Oilers get knocked out of the playoffs, or if they don't make it, I'm cheering for the Wild because I want my man Cam. I want my man Cam to win a cup. He needs to win a cup. And then he needs to get his ass back to Edmonton. He needs to be back. We miss him in Edmonton. We need him. Oh, man. This is a tweet from Kennedy. He quote tweeted the roster move by Edmonton recalls Stuart Skinner. He put Stu is back. Yay! Speakless oh, Mike Smith and net dead. Man, that's unfortunate. You know what? I hate to criticize goalies because I'm a goalie myself. I hate to criticize them just because it's so like they have a tough job, but I mean, you can't start Mike Smith. You just can't. But you know what? He might just light it up tonight. He might light it up. Knock the thing out of the park. What time is 7:58? My God, guys, get underway here. Ay. Oh man. All right. I don't know what to watch, really. What do we do? What do we do? Mistaken identity. And for those of you who are wondering, breathing in, breathing out. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay. All right, the game can start anytime now. Oh god. Oh man. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Finally. Oh boy. What have I done? Oh man, Connor with that was amazing backhand. Yeah. Connor's the highlight right now. It's all about Connor. Like, you cannot tell me. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that Connor is not happy in Edmonton. You can't tell me that. Him and Draisaitl are like brothers for fucking life. Every time Draisaitl assists on a McDavid goal or McDavid assists on a Draisaitl goal, those two are just so bro-ish. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. Like look at this. Look at this. There's a great McDavid hits 100 points. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is from last year when McDavid hit 100 points in 53 games. Look at this. This is the goal that scored. This is on the power play. Connor back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl scores, and look at Draisaitl's reaction. He says, "Connor, come here. I'm going to give you the biggest hug you ever want." Like, look at it. Connor celebrates 100. And Draisaitl is not only the first person to hug Connor for that, but he doesn't even bother celebrating. He scores and he immediately turns to look where Connor is and goes to hug him immediately. Like, those two are fantastic. They are the bestest of friends. They're going to be brothers for life. And it has to absolutely, I mean, look at this. Wow. Here's a number for you. Here's a number for you. Here's how dominant the California teams were from 2002 to 2017. That is 15 years. Listen to this. From 2002 to 2017, the Ducks were the best team in California at home with a .601 winning percentage. They won 60% of their games at home from 2002 to 2017. Sorry, no, my bad. I apologize. It's the Sharks that were the best team, coming in at a .632. Holy shiza. And then the LA Kings with a .594. The California teams were Death Valley in the National Hockey League for 15 freaking years. Oh, wait, sorry, my bad. It's It's actually less than that because the Ducks from 2002, the Kings from 2005 to 2015, and the Sharks from 2007 to 2017. But the point still stands. If you went through California in the mid to early 2000s, like early 2000s to like the mid 2010s, yeah, you were screwed because those teams played well at home. Oh yeah, they're talking about. Oh yeah, yeah, they're talking about this. Yeah, they're talking about the Jay Beagle incident. And for those of you who don't know what they're talking about, or what I'm talking about, in a game yesterday or Friday, I believe it was Friday because it's been kind of circulating for a while now. In a game on Friday, the Anaheim Ducks were playing the Arizona Coyotes, and Trevor Zegras scored another lacrosse goal on the Arizona Coyotes. And Jay Beagle didn't like that. And so he took it into account, and it basically got to the point where people were questioning why would it was basically like Jay Beagle didn't like it. He went after Troy Terry and Trevor Zegras, and it was not fun at all. And it basically got to the point where everyone's like, this is why, this is what the NHL is doing. They're trying to they're trying to punish skill. And this is what the NHL and the Jay Beagle thing is a perfect example of that. Like I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but that's kind of what happened. I mean, I don't want to get into that because I don't like to talk about these kind of things. But for me, the NHL is more or less they are put it like this. The NHL doesn't want to call the rule book a lot because the NHL officials, and you saw this with the Tim Peel incident, they want to do makeup calls. They want to call a fair game when they're not really calling. What they really should be doing is enforcing the rule book no matter what happens. It doesn't matter if one power play or one team has 7 power plays and the other team has none. If if the team that is committing the infractions commits an infraction and they're against a team that has 7 power plays, give them more power plays. Like this is why the NHL is also kind of sometimes viewed as a joke among non-hockey enthusiasts because they look at what the NHL does with their stars. Like look at what the NBA does, right? Put it like this: the NHL is terrible at marketing its stars. Oh, sure, you'll have promotional material like they'll put an athlete on the cover of a video game, or they'll do promotional material saying, "Oh, this is Connor McDavid, one of the better players in the league." But on the ice, they will not promote stars. They don't protect the stars. I don't want to get into it too much, but that's kind of what the opinion is, right? Like there have been a number of times where Connor McDavid will get suspended for a hit he lays. And obviously, if you're getting suspended for a hit you lay, yeah, it's kind of your fault. But then something will happen to him that should be suspendable and is not. And there's not even a penalty. And there have been a couple of times where Anaheim, and it's great we're mentioning the Ducks because this is what happens. The Ducks have been known to push, like to absolutely just knock Connor senseless into the boards. What's going on here? Yeah, looks like they're just getting underway here. So, anyway, boys, that's it for the pregame ceremony. Now we're going to get up to the actual game time here. Looking for some good hockey tonight from the boys. They need to lock it up defensively. Mike Smith needs to come through with the saves that he needs to make, and the Edmonton Oilers need to pull out 2 points here. Oh, never mind. We're still in the pregame. What? Hmm. Justin Bieber, what the fuck are you wearing? Oh my fucking God. Get him off the face of the planet. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. This is gaudy as all hell. Oh my God. I can't believe this is ridiculous. All right, boys. Here we go. Oh man. I just can't believe that. All right. Here we go. Oilers and Ducks now on. Mike Smith is 8-9-2 with a 349 goals against average and an 894 save percentage. Looks like John Gibson is in net for the Ducks. 17, 22, and 10, 309, 905, one shutout on the year. Here we go, boys. Let's start. Oilers versus Ducks. Game 70. Leon Draisaitl starting with Zach Hyman and Kyler Yamamoto, and he's going to go up against... I don't know the numbers. I think that's Troy Terry or Trevor Zegras. I don't know. All right, and the Ducks win the opening faceoff. All right, Kevin Shattenkirk is going to send it down low and over to Henrique. All right, no Henrique's on number 14. All right, Ducks are going to dump it in. Number 26 over to number 44, but the Oilers are going to get it out. Not really. Oh, wait, here we go. I don't know who that was. Draisaitl tries to find Hyman, but it's knocked down by number 26. And he's going to send it behind the net. Yeah. Bouchard shoots. Save by Gibson. Draisaitl's got it. Tries to get it to Yamamoto, but Yamamoto can't get it, and Ducks are going to clear it up. Draisaitl tries a little move to get around Shattenkirk, but he can't. And here come the Ducks. Number 38, working down low. And Keith is going to pick it up. Set it behind the net for Darnell Nurse. Yamamoto's going to get it. Can't clear it out. Fans on his clearing attempt, but it's sent to an open corner by the Ducks, but they're going to get it back. Draisaitl gets it out. Gets it into the Anaheim zone. Cam Fowler. I believe that's Cam Fowler. He's going to... Doesn't like what he sees in the neutral zone, so he's going to scan backwards. McDavid hasn't touched the ice yet. This is interesting. Usually you'd think he would have touched the puck already. Mike Smith behind. Over to Cassian. Cassian. Can't get it out, though. Number 12. I think that's Milano. Number 12. Sends it down for number 39. 39. Over back to the other guy, but he can't get it. Goes to the point, but it's going to be held in. Ducks send it down low. Brett Kulak involved with number 39. Sends it behind the Ducks. Come out with it. Man, a cluster in the Oilers zone. Ducks get it. And the Oilers are going to get it out of the zone. Wow, that was hairy. Ducks had like 3 good chances there. Dumped in. Mike Smith is going to leave it for Tyson Barrie. Or is that Connor? Never mind. All right. Kane's going to dump it in. And Connor is going to... Who is he playing? It's got Pugliari with Kane. All right. The Ducks. Good. Oh, boy. Wow. Shot in front, missed the net. All right. Nurse. Over to... Tries to find Connor, but it goes right to the boards. And number 23 can't get around Darnell Nurse. No penalty on the play. McDavid's got it. Up to Pugliarvi. He's going to send it up down low for Kane. Here goes Kane, but he can't corral the puck in time. The Anaheim Ducks have it. Shots are 2-1 for Anaheim. All right. Fowler behind his net. He's got Warren Fogle in front of him. Fowler goes right. And he's going to dump it in. And it's not going to be icing because it did touch Duncan Keith. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard up to Fogle. Fogle's just going to dump it in. Ryan McLeod's going after it. McLeod back to Ryan. Can't get it down low, and the Ducks are going to break it out. All right, Evan Bouchard's got it in his own zone. Bouchard. All right, Evan Bouchard over to Duncan Keith. Up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl's going to get it. Up to Yamamoto. Tries to get it back to Draisaitl, but is picked off by the Ducks, and here they go. Shattenkirk is just going to dump it in. I know Shattenkirk's number is 22. Ducks behind the net. You can't get around Cody Ceci or Darnell Nurse. Draisaitl up to Hyman. Here goes Hyman. Hyman's not around. Oh, he gets it around. Shoots it, and John Gibson is going to make that save. Nice little play there from Zach Hyman to get around the defender, but he couldn't stuff it past Gibson. Yeah, crazy sequence here. Ducks had like 3 or 4 good chances here. They had 2 good shots right there. They should technically be leading in the shot category. Oilers have won 5 of their last 7 games against the Ducks. All right, McDavid wins the faceoff, but it's going to get corralled by the Ducks. But they can't get it out. Connor's got it. Back to Nurse. Or sorry, to Barry. My bad. All right, Barry. Over to Connor. Connor's winding up. Here goes Connor. Yep. Connor. Over to Barry. Winds, fakes a shot. Now he shoots, scores! I don't know if that was deflected in front, but Tyson Barrie wires it on net. Well, he wasn't even wired. He was just kind of did a wrist shot. Let's see. Was it did change direction. It just depends. Did it deflect off a Duck or an Oiler? Yeah. So Barry fakes the shot and he just let it a wrister go. And let me see here. Yeah, good work by Connor to draw everyone into him, and that's what Connor does. He's going to draw attention. Barry fakes it and then just lets it go. I think this is his all the way. I have not seen a replay that indicates any sort of deflection off of an Oilers stick or a Duck stick, but Tyson Barrie gets the Oilers on the board first, and the Oilers have a great record when scoring first. I think they're 22-1 now. So, but the Ducks are going to go back to work immediately. Andrew Henry shoots, saved by Mike Smith. What the hell happening to the mascot? What the fuck is the mascot doing? Bruh, what the hell, man? Oh, no. Oh, good. Oh, no. Wow. That could have gone in. The Ducks shot it. It went wide, went out the other side, and Mike Smith was down and out. Now the Anaheim player could not get his stick on it in time to put it in the empty net, and Mike Smith was able to come over to make the save. All right, McLeod, back to Keith. Shoots. Oh, shot by the Oilers, saved by Gibson, and squirts out into the slot, and the Ducks are going to have it here. McLeod. Over to Fogle. Fogle's going to dump it down, and that's not going to be icing on Edmonton. Shattenkirk over to Fowler. And here comes a Duck 1-on-2. Drops it for Shattenkirk. Tries to find the guy back. It's blocked in front of the Oilers' net. Goes to a Duck on the right wing. And it's not going to be... It's going to be deflected out. And what do we got? I guess it would hit the bench. Or too many men. Okay, so it might have gone in off of Vander Kane. We are not sure, but whatever it is, the Oilers lead 1-0. So just Yeah, it looks like it's either Barry's goal or Evander Kane's goal. So we're not sure what it's at. I'm sure someone will. Make it a confirmation as we wait for the commercial break to end. Right now it is listed as Tyson Berry's goal, so that could very well change, or it could remain the same. We don't know. As we wait for the commercial break to end. Looks like it's going to go to Tyson Berry for right now. So. Surprised they haven't done a James H. Brown commercial yet. So. Right now it is credited as Tyson Berry's goal. So we'll see. They'll probably announce it here. All right, Draisaitl back in his own zone over to Cody Ceci. Ceci tries to dump it in, goes off a stanchion, and that's going to be a whistle. I don't think I've ever seen a coach drink something from a cup during a hockey game. That's a first. I've never seen a coach have a cup of whatever in their hand. I'm assuming it's coffee and just take a swig. I've never seen that. That's new. I've been watching hockey for a long time. I've never seen that happen. Dallas is just standing there like it's a Sunday at the office. It's like another day at the office. Just, I got a cup of coffee. Mm. All right, Oilers are going to dump that puck in, but the Anaheim Ducks are going to get it, and they're going to break it up. But they're going to give it right back to the Oilers, and they are going to give it right back to the Ducks, who are going to give it right back to the Oilers. And here comes Zach Hyman. Zach tries the same move, but he can't get around the defender, and he can't stuff it in on Yamamoto with a steal. Draisaitl gets there. Draisaitl looking. Shading is saved by John Gibson. And Kyler Yamamoto started that with a pickoff on I missed the goal. God damn it. Who scored? Who are they? They're listing it as Barry's sixth. Oh, that was a good shot by, who is that? Cassian? Oh, it's Puljujärvi, my bad. Puljujärvi takes a tumble in the corner. All right. Anaheim, they're going to be offside if they cross the zone, so they're going to clear it. All right, Kulak. Kulak's got it. Over to Barry. Barry leaves it for Puljujärvi. Here goes Puljujärvi. He's going to dump that puck in. Yes, Puljujärvi's been playing very good recently. You look at his stat sheet, he's not going to have any goals or he's not going to have any assists in any of the last few games, but he's been playing solid hockey, and he's been great. Connor with a shot on goal gets deflected in front, but none of the Oilers can pick it up. And here goes Connor with a great defensive play over to Puljujärvi. Puljujärvi's going to send it back to Connor. Vander Kane over to Connor. Connor button hooks, causes a defender to fall. Kulak shoots, and that puck is going up, but it doesn't go out of play. Connor behind the net for Vander Kane. Kane looking, working it down low. Connor's there in support. And Connor's going to come out with it. Connor's got it. Sends it back to the point. Barry over to Kulak. Kulak back to Barry. Barry winds, shoots. Saved by John Gibson and Andrew Vander Kane. Oh, we got a scrum in front of it. Vander Kane went after someone, and John Gibson did not like that one bit. John Gibson goes immediately after Evander Kane, and we got a pile up in front of the net. Well, not a pile up. We had a scrum. John Gibson did not like Evander Kane going after whoever. Hey, there's James H. Brown. There's James H. Brown. Cheers, boys. Yeah. Puljujärvi taking the 80s slapper. That was awesome. So it looks like Kane's going to the box, and so is Brandon Montour. Is that Brandon Montour? I don't know. So I think they're both getting roughing penalties. Yeah, Bouchard with the shot. Yeah, Kane went after someone in front of the net, and John Gibson did not. It was. I think it's Mahura. I think it's Mahura who's getting the thing, and Edmonton's on the power play. Might be a power play, might be 4-on-4. I know Kane's getting something. We'll figure out what the penalties are here. All right, Draisaitl, I need you to get 50, buddy. Please get 50. Please get 50. Bet 99. Or no, never mind. That's Sports Interaction. Sorry. All right. So Oilers on the power play. I guess they'll figure out what's going on. All right. So Draisaitl is going to take the face off. Your power play unit for the Oilers are Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid, and Barry. All right. Here we go. Okay, so Kane is getting a roughing penalty. And Mahura is getting a roughing penalty. Hey! Scores right off the hop. Connor. Connor McDavid gets his 40th goal of the year right off the hop in the power play. 5 seconds in, and the Oilers lead 2-0. What a shot by Connor. Draisaitl back to Barry. Draisaitl wins the faceoff clean. It goes right to Barry. Barry sends it to Connor. Connor gets lost at the faceoff circle, and boom. No slapper, just a quick wrister through traffic. I think Kevin Shattenkirk kind of slightly screened John Gibson, but the Oilers are 1-for-1 on the power play, and they have a 2-0 lead. That did not take long at all. And I was reading the penalties. Connor with his 40th goal of the year. All right. Ducks with the zone pressure immediately, though. Squirts out in front, and Cassian's going to clear the puck. All right. Looks like you got the second line. All right. Barry can't keep the puck in, so he's going to send it over to Yamamoto. Here goes Yamamoto. Tries to find Hyman. Draisaitl's got it. Tries to send it back to the point, and the Ducks are going to have a 3-on-2 here. But the Oilers have support. Draisaitl and Yamamoto immediately went back. All right, Kulak. Over to Leon. Leon's just going to dump it in, go for a change. Simple hockey. That's all it's all about. Simple hockey. Shots are 11-3 for Edmonton. Connor tries to send it to Fogle. And don't forget, what's his name? Kane is still serving the minor. Yeah, Draisaitl. Yep. And we go to commercial break. All right, so yeah, pretty good start for Edmonton so far. But you know what? If Saturday, so the penalties were coincidental minors to Evander Kane and Mahura for roughing, and then John Gibson got a penalty. So that's why the Oilers had a power play. They didn't get to the power play part. They didn't get to the Gibson penalty because as soon as I read the Mahura penalty, Connor scores. So, yeah. Let me see if I can find the actual game. Let's see if I can find the game feed here. Oh, the Arizona Coyotes have a 2-0 or a 2-1 lead over Chicago. All right, let's see if the penalties. Yeah, so Evander Kane got 2 minutes for roughing. Josh Mahura got 2 minutes for roughing, and then John Gibson got 2 minutes for roughing, and that was served by Jamie Drysdale. Connor scores 5 seconds into the power play. Oh, they're showing Gretzky highlights. I love Gretzky, and they're doing Mike Smith highlights, or not Mike Smith, Ryan Smith. Man, I loved Ryan Smith. And here goes Drysdale. Yeah, there it is, Leon. Yeah, I loved Ryan Smith. He was a hell of a player. Oh, Ryan Draisaitl is bordering on history. He has the Oilers franchise record for power play goals in a single season is set at 20. Both are Wayne Gretzky set it in 1983, 84. Ryan Smith set it in 1996, 97, and Leon Draisaitl right now has 20 on the year, and the season's not over yet. So if Leon scores one more power play goal this year, he sets the franchise record for most power play goals in a single Oilers season. And it's not every day and you know what you're doing. You're doing something special when you break a record from the great one. If you break a Wayne Gretzky record or tie a Wayne Gretzky record, you're doing something good. All right. Oilers are going to dump the puck into the Anaheim zone, but it's going to be called for icing. All right, here we go. Face off to the left of Mike Smith. Connor versus number 39. I don't know who that is. Connor wins the face up, but it's going to go to the corner for nobody. Puck battle in corner. Connor is going to come up with it over to Kane. Kane is just going to dump that puck out. And it's not going to be called for icing. Cam Fowler is going to get into a battle with Jesse Puljujärvi. Good job by Puljujärvi to tie Cam Fowler up, of course, but he doesn't have any support, so the Ducks are going to come out with it. Evander Kane tries to find Jesse Puljujärvi, but his pass kind of was like a fan. Or he kind of fanned on the pass, so it went. Oh no, Ducks with a 2-on-1. Trevor Zegras. Oh, is he trying it again? He better not be trying that shit again. Trevor Zegras, I think he's number 46. Already shoots, and it's got gloved by Mike Smith. Is that number 46? Is that Zegras? He tried. Someone behind tried the Michigan. They were setting up for the Michigan. Sam Carrick, number 39. Yeah, Trevor Zegras. He was going to set up for the Michigan. He was trying to set it up again, but he didn't have enough time and space to do it. So, yeah, okay. So Trevor Zegras is number 46. Yeah. Hey, remember when Edmonton had a chance to draft Trevor Zegras and they didn't in favor of Philip Broberg? That was fun. Yeah, the Oilers need help on the forward group, but let's draft another defenseman who's not going to be who's not going to be NHL ready for a few years. All right, Mike Smith tries to send the puck out, but he can't. Oh, he tries who is that? Who is that? That player tried a bank shot on him. Who was that? It wasn't Henrique. Max Comtois tries to bank it off Mike Smith, and he can't do it. All right. Anaheim's got the last 3 shots here. Yeah, the Ducks 5-14-3 since the All-Star break. That's not good enough. Yeah, but in the All-Star break, they were one of the better teams in the league. They were doing pretty good. Since then, all right. Bouchard can't get the puck out, but the Oilers have support. Derek Ryan is going to get it out. He's going to send it down low for Ryan McLeod. McLeod's going to go in over on Suster. Over to Warren Foegele. Foegele in a battle. McLeod's there for support. Still a battle. Ryan is there in 2. And McLeod's still in a battle. Gets the battle. Oh, Bouchard shoots. Saved by John Gibson. They won the battle. Derek Ryan found a wide open Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard shoots it. Now, Gibson actually didn't have it. He actually dropped it right behind him, but he was able to find it and cover it up pretty quickly. Good work, but down low by that battle. Derek Ryan finds Bouchard. Bouchard shoots it. Yeah, it did squeak through John Gibson, but he got enough that it really didn't go anywhere and just dropped right behind him, and he was able to cover up and make that save. What the hell is that kid fiddling with in the stands there? Oh, 8-2 with a 4.12 goals against average in his last 10 games. Or his last 6 games. John Gibson. John Gibson. That's just not good. All right, Duncan Keith holds the puck in. Nuge finds Cassian in the slot. Or finds Cassian behind the net. Tries to send it out front for Derek Brassard, but it's intercepted. Third line doing some work down low. And the Ducks keep it in the Oilers zone, but the Oilers get it out. And I'm going to dump the puck in. Tyson Barrie. Shoot by the Anaheim defender, and Mike Smith got it. Oilers couldn't clear it out, and the Anaheim Ducks get a good shot on net, but Mike Smith is there with the answer. Hey, long live childhood. All right, 12-8 are the shots in favor of Edmonton. McDavid in the faceoff to the right of Mike Smith. The Anaheim Ducks have not made the playoffs since 2017-2018, and I believe that year they lost to the San Jose Sharks. Actually, that they did because the Sharks played the Vegas Golden Knights in round 2. Connor can't get around the defenders, but he still gets a shot in off John Gibson. And no penalty as a result. All right, here come the Ducks. And that's offside on Anaheim. 6:01 remaining in the first period. Might go to a commercial break here. No, we are not. Oh, boy. All right. Oilers into the Duck zone. Zach Hyman tries to corral it behind the net, but the puck hops over his stick. All right, and the Ducks. The Ducks have it down low. All right, let's try this again. Ducks dump it in. Oilers get it first. CC gets it out, and the Anaheim Ducks are on the reset. Oh, no. Backhander saved by Mike Smith. Adam Henry got behind the defense, had a partial breakaway. Goes to the backhand, and Mike Smith has the answer, and we are on a commercial break. All right, quick out-of-town scoreboard, whatever a scoreboard is. A scoreboard for you guys. So, after 2 periods, the Vegas Golden Knights retain their 2-0 lead over the Vancouver Canucks. After the first period, the Chicago Blackhawks were leading the Arizona Coyotes 1-0 with 4:14 left in the for a second period. The Arizona Coyotes have scored 2 goals, so they lead Chicago 2-1. After the end, at the end of 2, Philadelphia still has a 2-0 lead over New York. And after 2 periods, the Minnesota Wild have a 3-0 lead over the Washington Capitals. And then, of course, you still have Seattle and Dallas happening in 19 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's because like my microphone level's not right. I don't know. Yep. They're just talking about how the Bakersfield Condors clinched a playoff spot. They beat the Henderson Silver Knights by a score of 5-2. Stu Skinny was in net for that one, actually, and now he's on the recall here for Edmonton. Mike Smith has done well so far. I'll give him credit. Mike Smith has played well so far, but it's still early going. There's still 2 periods left to play after this, so we'll see what he got. All right, Ducks behind their own net. They're going to break it up. All right, here goes number 26 for the Ducks. Can't get past, who's that, Kulak? All right, here comes McLeod. McLeod shoots, saved by John Gibson. But McLeod's getting his rebound behind the net. Tries to find Warren Fogle, but he finds Zach Cassidy and shoots it wide of the net. Barry, over to McLeod. Down low for Kulak. Kulak, going around the net. Kulak, up to Barry. Barry, walking the line, waiting, finds Connor. Scores! Sorry, Nugent Hopkins. Ryan Nugent Hopkins, from a pass off of Tyson Barrie, buries it. Great offensive zone work by Edmonton. Brett Kulak goes to skate around the net, finds Tyson Barrie, and Barrie finds a streaking Ryan Nugent Hopkins who shoots a top glove or top cheese blocker side on John Gibson. And the Oilers have a 3-0 lead. What a play from Barrie and the defense. And the Oilers are looking to run away with this one so far. 4 minutes left in the first period, 3-0 Edmonton. Now, we do know that the Oilers had a 3-goal lead after the first period against St. Louis, and they ended up winning that game 6-5 in overtime. So we're not going to celebrate too hard here, but this is a great start from the Oilers. They've done everything they can offensively. They've done what they can defensively. Oh, and now the Oilers have a 2-on-1. Scores! What? No? Did that not go in? Who was that? Was that Derek Brassard? Derek Brassard with a great chance. I thought he scored. I thought he roofed that on John Gibson. He had Gibson beat. Oh, we got to take a look at that. All right, Draisaitl. tries to skate his, or sorry, it's Hyman rather, tries to skate his way in, but he gets the puck behind the net into a battle. Yamamoto over to Draisaitl. Sends it back to Darnell Nurse. Nurse fakes the shot, and he's going to move in down low, but he's going to lose it, and the Ducks are going to break it out. I thought Derek Brassard scored. That looked like he scored, but we're going to have to wait for a horn here to sound. Trevor Zegras tries to go in behind the net. And what do we got? Do we have a horn? No, the Oilers are going on the penalty kill. Who was it? I thought Derek Brassard scored there. Let's take a look at this. So it's okay. So let's take a look here. Brassard. Oh, it was Brett Kulak. Hits the post and hits the crossbar. Yeah. He beats John Gibson, but he hits the left post and it hits the crossbar, it goes out. I thought he scored, but obviously he did not. So Darnell Nurse is going off for roughing. Looks like he took a late hit, or he laid a late hit in the offensive zone, which is why the power play is going. All right, Zegras tries to go across, and that puck is going to miss everyone. Is going to go out of the Oilers zone. Cam Fowler finds Zegras. Zegras looking, waiting, passing it off, back to Fowler, back to a guy. Over to Zegras. Zegras, back to Fowler. Wines, fires into traffic. It doesn't get through. Behind the net. Zegras has got it. Zegras at the face-off circle, down low for a guy. Can't corral it behind the net, and Ryan McLeod is going to do the simple play and just dump it out. I mean, you're up 3-0 on the penalty kill. You don't need to worry about looking for offense. You don't need to worry about forcing the issue. You've got the goals you need to score, and you're good. All right, Shattenkirk down behind the Oilers net over to a guy, but it's going to intercept it by Cody Ceci, who can't clear it out. Kulak's got it. And over to a guy, shoots. It might have been deflected out of play. It was either deflected or it went off Mike Smith. And Draisaitl is laboring here. What happened to Leon? Leon, he went for the hit on Zegras, and Zegras turned away last minute, and Draisaitl kind of just slammed his face into the boards. So he should be all right. But, I mean, obviously a hit like that, going at that kind of speed, you're going to get the wind knocked out of you a little bit. And, yeah, he's kind of hobbled a little bit. All right. So it's 42 seconds left on the Darnell Nurse minor for roughing. And Henrik's going to get waved out of the faceoff circle in favor of Zegras, but Derek Ryan's going to win that faceoff. Scramble behind the net or in the corner. Anaheim's going to come away with it. Number 34, down low to Henrik. Over to a guy. Up top for Fowler. Fowler. Over to Zegras. Zegras is going to walk in. Go to the backhand. Zegras looking. Fowler. Over to a guy. Shoots into a crowd. Might have been deflected. Zegras behind the net. Over to a guy. This guy over down low to a guy. Finds Henrik. Over to Zegras. Zegras. Looking. Waiting. Passing. Over to a guy. Back to Fowler. Back to Zegras. Zegras shoots. Blocked by Duncan Keith. Over to Fowler. Fowler shoots into a crowd, deflected out of play. 35 seconds left in the first period. Shots are 14-8 in favor of the Edmonton Oilers and lead 3-0. Yeah, good block there by Duncan Keith on that Zegras chance. And Zegras can shoot it. Yeah, and there was another block by Zach Hyman, I believe. Up top. It was a good block. Draisaitl is still labored. I don't like this. Hopefully he'll be all right. All right, 32 seconds left. Vander Kane's going to dump it out. And it's going to be a 3-on-3 rush here. And Connor's got it, and he's got a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 with the Vander Kane. Connor to Kane. Shoot, saved by John Gibson. Kane couldn't quite control that pass from Connor. And the puck is going to be knocked down with a high stick, which means that the play is going to be, the faceoff is going to be in the duck zone, I believe. Yeah, good pass from Connor. Kane just couldn't quite corral it. Nice sauce from Connor on that pass, but Kane just couldn't quite get the handle on it. And yeah. Man, the Oilers need to score 3+ goals to win a game. 37 wins when they've scored 3 or more goals, only 2 when they score 2 or less. It's nuts. All right, so Connor's going to get waved out of the faceoff circle, and Vander Kane's going to take it, and he's going to win it. Connor down low in the corner for Puljujärvi. Finds Kane. Puck goes deflected. Kulak down low, and time is going to run out. The Edmonton Oilers have a solid road period. Draisaitl is still labored. I do not like the look of this. Yeah, Draisaitl's laboring. I don't like this. Draisaitl getting hard into the boards, and he is not taking a shift since then. And yeah. Yeah. He went awkwardly into the boards for a hit, and he didn't step on the ice for the final minute of the third, or for the first. At the end of the game, he did do a quick lap around. He did a quick lap around the rink, so hopefully it's just like a minor thing, and he could be all right after a 15-minute, because he's got about 15. He's got a 15-minute break here, so hopefully he'll be back. But I mean, if you're an Oilers fan, losing Leon Draisaitl is not something you want to. That's not something you want to see. So, well, first intermission time is on. You know what? Let's crash someone else's hockey game here. Hey, what do you know? I jump in on the Vancouver Canucks and Golden Knights game, and TJ Miller scores for the Canucks to make it a 2-1 game with 18:18 left in the third period. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea how this got set up. So let's take a look here. Defenseman shoots it, saved by Leonard, goes out in the slot, and yeah, I think that was Alex Edler finds Miller, and he just wires it past Leonard. No chance for Leonard on that. Were they on the power play? I don't know if they were on the power play or not. I guess I could always check here. Let's see if we can find the whole sequence. They were not on the power play. Edler takes the shot. It's cleared out by Vegas, goes right back to Edler. And, shot by Peterson in the slot. And the Canucks look like they're all over it right now. Hughes down low working with, is that Besser? I don't know. Canucks keep it in, but it gets deflected and it's going to go up. Number 24 for the Canucks. Over to Pedersen. Down low for Tanner Pearson. He's going to get locked into a battle. And the Golden Knights are going to come out with it. but they turn it over. And it's going to go down low for, I don't know who that is. Canucks still keep it in. Whoa! Peterson wires a shot on net, and I think he broke his stick. I think Elias Pettersson broke his stick. Puck's going to roll in on Demko. He's going to send it out. But the Golden Knights are going to take it. Canucks have been all over it since they made it a 1-goal game. They're one shot away from tying this. And the Golden Knights absolutely need these points. They need to win this game if they want to remain in the playoff race. Now, I'm not saying they're going to fall out of it if they don't win, but they need all the points they can get. And if you lose to the Canucks, it's not something you want to have happen. I say that as if I care. I could care less whether or not Vegas makes the playoffs or not. I prefer them not to, but I also hate that they're being crap in a season where the Flames are so good. Canucks are going to dump it in. Pietrangelo over to a guy. He's going to find someone who can't go in on the defense. Canucks are going to dump it out. Vancouver is going to get it back in. But Vegas is going to get it out. Nope, they can't get it out. They send it right back into their zone. And it's going to be sent in on Thatcher Demko, who's going to leave it for a guy. Who's going to find TJ Miller. Or JT Miller. Why do I keep saying TJ? It's JT Miller. Down low for Alex Chason. But it's going to get taken by the Knights, and they're going to go. Erik Karlsson. Fucking hell. William Karlsson finds number 22. Down low for Jonathan Marchessault. Marchessault back behind the net. Can't find a guy. And the puck is going to send over to a guy who's going to send it down low for a guy. Karlsson's got it. Karlsson looking, waiting, finds Marchessault in the slot or up top, and Thatcher Demko is going to make that save. What a save. Great, good action so far in this game from what I've seen. Yeah, Marchessault not exactly in the slot. He was a little bit up above it, but he still gets that one-timer off. And Thatcher Demko is going to make that save. All right, Chandler. Is that Chandler Stevenson? Wins it back to Martinez, I believe. Or, sorry, Theodore. Shea Theodore. All right, Canucks are going to get it. Theodore. Over to a guy. Over to a guy. I think it's Chandler Stevenson. Over to a guy. And back to Stevenson. Back up top. Shoots. Missed the net. Canucks are going to grab it. Besser. Over to Pearson. Tanner Pearson. Tries to get around a Vegas player. He's going to do it. Vegas Golden Knights still have it. Paddle behind the net. Tanner Pearson still in there. Pearson. Down low. It's Tanner Pearson. Up top for a guy. Shoots. Wait, did I say Alex Edler was... Edler plays for... Sorry. You know, okay, you know why it is? Because Alex Edler used to wear number 23 in Vancouver, and that's what Oliver Ekman-Larsson wears. So I saw number 23, and I said Alex Edler. And my apologies. Wow. I feel so terrible. And then I realized Alex Edler plays for the Kings. Wow. Okay, that was embarrassing. No, because like I said, I saw number 23 for Vancouver. And I know Edler used to wear number 23 for the Canucks. But that number is now being worn by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So, yeah, that was 100% my fault. Yeah, my bad. Revoke my hockey license now. Revoke it. Oh, boy. All right, well. Wild have a 4-0 lead over the Washington Capitals. Nuggles? What kind of fucking thing? Yeah, that's not a good sign if you're Edmonton. Draisaitl took a little skate before he went down to the dressing room, and even going down the dressing room, he was walking gingerly. So let's hope it's not something he's going to be permanent. If there's one thing that you hate to see, it's this guy who's going to miss time. And Leon Draisaitl in the last 7 years has missed 4 games, and all of them came in the 2018 season when he got clipped by a Winnipeg Jets player. I believe it was Mark Scheifele, and he missed 4 games, and that's it. That's the last time he missed any time due to an injury. So, yeah. And we had an icing call against the Canucks. Oh. God, I hope he's all right. All right. You know what? Let's check in on the Wild Capitals game. What we got? Let's see what's going on here. All right. And I don't know anyone on these teams, so we're going to just go here and I mean, the Wild are no joke this year, and they haven't been a joke for the past few years. They've been pretty good. They've been a good team, and they're looking to make some noise this year. My man Cam right into the shutout, though. There he is. There's my boy. Yeah, my man Cam. I love Cam Talbot. I love the guy. He's a fantastic individual. Great goaltender. Like, if Talbot plays on a good team, he is one of the best goalies in the National Hockey League. Oh no, number 2. Who's that? I don't know who that is. I feel your pain, sir. Oh, it's Justin Schultz. Yeah. I wish I could say I miss you on Edmonton, Justin, but we don't. What happened here? Just took a hit. Oh, by Matt Dumba. All right, Wild. Oh, there's Ovi. Ovi's playing. Over to an open wing, but he can't find anyone there, and the Wild are going to clear it up. He's going to go in on Vanacek, who's going to pass it over. And the Capitals can't find Ovi. All right, here come the Capitals. Backstrom. Over to a guy. Tries to go back door, but it's going to miss. Zuccarello. 2-on-1. 3-on-2. Backstrom. Over to... Ovi tries to dangle his way through, but he couldn't. Excellent play there by Zuccarello to break up that potential pass or that play by Ovi. He got his stick in there and prevented Ovi from getting anywhere. Or at least messing up Ovechkin's move to the point where Ovechkin said, okay, screw this, I'm out. Oh, no. Puck deflects back into the Capitals zone. Capitals, Kuznetsov's got it. Kuznetsov. Oh, tries to drop pass, but he can't get it. Shoots by a guy, and that's going to get deflected out of play. Who is that? Fiala? Kevin Fiala. Intercepts a pass from Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov tried the back pass to his defender. Yeah, Kuznetsov's not happy with what was going on back there. All right, well, we got all right. Scoreboard update. Philadelphia leads the Rangers 3-1. And that's it. Every other score remains the same. Oh, man. Oh, man. What time is it? It's like 9 o'clock. 9:01. Boy. It feels like it's later than that. This whole day feels like it's just been later. I went to the grocery store at like 5:20 and I thought it was like 7. This whole day's just been slow. No, sorry, I say slow, but it's actually been like feels like it's going fast because. Yeah. We're not back yet. All right, so the good news is there is no update from the Oilers on whether or not Leon Draisaitl will continue playing. Oh. And Draisaitl's back on the ice. And he looks all right. All right, perfect. All right, crisis averted. Yep, he looks good. So that is good for the Oilers. The quest for 50 continues. All right. Opening face-off to start the second period. Vancouver has tied it versus the Vegas Golden Knights. All right. Anaheim wins that face-off. They're going to dump the puck in. Behind the net. Over to Behind is going to intercept the clearing attempt, or their pass back to the point. Oh, Kyler, I love you. That was hilarious. Kyler Yamamoto just absolutely was. I don't know if his skate caught ice or something like that, but he just absolutely just fell on his butt or on the side of his face. Oh no, 3-on-2 for Anaheim. Shot missed the net. Might have been deflected by the defender, but here goes Zach Hyman. He's gonna get. Should it be a penalty on Anaheim? That should have been a penalty. Shame on you, Ducks. Shame on you. Ducks are going to dump it in. It's going to go in right in on Mike Smith. He's going to do the smart play and get it with his pads square to the body. Tyson Barrie over to Brett Kulak. Kulak back to Barrie. Barrie over to Nuge, but Nuge can't corral it, and the Ducks are going to get a little break here. Shot deflected, out of play. I really want Draisaitl to pot 50. He's got 49 goals and 99 assists or 99 points on the year. Whoa, laser shot from the point, but he's going to miss the net. Kane tries to send it up front, but it's going to intercept it by the Ducks. It's going to be a battle in the corner. Kane. Kane's got it. Over to Connor. Connor up to Puljujarvi. Goes cross ice trying to find Tyson Barrie. But it's going to intercept it by a Duck defender. And they're send it right back in behind the net. Oilers having trouble getting it out of their zone right now. McDavid does a quick pass to Barrie. Barry's going to give it back to McDavid. Here goes Connor. 1-on-2. Connor, backhand on Gibson. Easy save for Gibson, and he's going to cover that puck up. You got to feel for John Gibson. All 3 goals against were off massive screens on him. I don't think he saw any of the pucks that went by him. Edmonton's done a good job of getting traffic in front of him on the goals they scored. Nugent Hopkins is going to get taken out of the face-off circle, so it looks like their Brassard is going to take it. And here goes Brassard. And Brassard going to lose the face-off. Man. All right. Anaheim Ducks defenders can't get it to the forwards. It's going to get picked off. Nuge tries to get it over to Brassard. But Evans is going to get Nuge. Good shot. Tip in front, but Gibson's going to make that save. Cassian behind the net. Cassian. Brassard. Can't quite control the puck, but Brassard's going to keep it in. Sends it down low. Gibson's going to send it around back. And Anaheim Duck can't clear it out. Warren Fogle and the Ducks are going to clear it, but Evanson's going to go right back in. Nuge shoots. Missed the net. Fogel's going to dump the puck in. Ryan McLeod's going to go after it. Squirts out in front to Warren Fogle over the net. Fogle back up top for Duncan Keith. Over to Evan Bouchard. Just keeps that puck in. McLeod tries to go back to Bouchard, but it's going to intercept it by the Ducks. And they can't get into the Oilers zone. Duncan Keith. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard. Up to Derek Ryan. He's going to dump it in. Ducks are going to shoot it in on John. I said John Gibson. Going to shoot it in on Mike Smith, who's going to make that save, and the Ducks are going to have an offensive zone possession. But they can't get it down past thing, and the Oilers are going to clear it up. Pugliarvi is going to dump that puck in, and Cam Fowler is going to send it around net to nobody, or he's going to send it right around to Tyson Barrie. Barrie. Over to Kane. Kane tries to find... Oh! Pugliarvi scores! Jesse Pugliarvi, after games and games of nothing but hard work from number 13, and he finally gets rewarded. What a shift. So the Ducks carelessly send it around back. Tyson Barrie pinches down low. Connor stops it behind the net, and then Evander Kane just comes out, finds it in the slot, and Pugliarvi is going to put that puck up top. That was a great play. 4-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl has not taken a shift. Draisaitl, okay, never mind. So Draisaitl's on the ice now, but it looks like he's still skating very gingerly. So this is kind of not a good sign. Yeah, he's not really doing much right now. Come on, Draisaitl, get 50. Look, we got Yessi his goal. Scrum in front of in the corner. Draisaitl's got it. Over to Barrie. All right, Barrie. Like, make it... Can we just get Draisaitl, make it 5-0 for 50 on the air? Like, that'd be great. The puck is going to bounce into the Oilers zone, and that's going to be icing on the Ducks. Oh, the Washington Capitals have scored against the Minnesota Wild. They now trail 4-1. Oof. The tying goal for Vancouver. Alec Martinez put the puck into his own net off the faceoff. Oh, I don't think no Canuck touched it. The Vegas Golden Knight player won the faceoff clean, and then Alec Martinez actually puts it in his own net. All right, Cassian in the Oilers zone gets double teamed. He can't quite corral it, and that's going to be a shot on net, but Blake Smith's going to have the blocker save. Keith. Over to Brassard, who's just going to dump it in. Mahura is going to clear it out. Okay, so Mahura's number 76. Okay. Nurse. Finds Evander Kane behind that. He's going to dump it in. Gibson's going to send it around to his defense, but they can't clear the zone. And then they do clear the zone. Number 28. Over to a guy. Shoots. Missed the net or saved by Smith. Mike Smith. Out front. Blocked in front by the Oilers. And here comes Connor McDavid. Connor tries to split the defense. It's going to go in on John Gibson. He can't corral it. And Kane can't stuff it in on him either. Ducks have a 3-on-2. They're going to dump it into Mike Smith. Smith. Over to Yessi. Pugliarvi. Over to Connor. Connor. Over to Kane. Kane can't corral it. And the Ducks are going to clear it out. Smith. Behind his. Oh, God. Mike Smith. It's always a venture with him behind the net. Oilers are going to clear it out, and Gibson's going to stop it before it reaches the end or the behind the goal line. Yamamoto over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Nurse over to Hyman. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to CC. CC tries to keep it in. I mean, he does. Yamamoto over for Draisaitl. Draisaitl can't pull the trigger. Draisaitl gets it back, shoots on John Gibson. Gibson's going to make that save. Come on. I want 50. I want 50 for Draisaitl. Come on, boys. CC. And Draisaitl's got it. And it's a 3-on-2. Leaves it for Hyman. Hyman tries to find Draisaitl, but Draisaitl hops over his stick. It's going to go behind the net. Draisaitl's not really skating that fast. I mean, he's out there skating, but he's not really getting on very speedy. Hyman around over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. I mean, the second line's been out there for basically forever, and I mean, they're still doing good work. Draisaitl can't spin away from his check, and that should be an icing call on Anaheim. Are the Vancouver have the Canucks have the lead? Hold on. Oh, it's still 2-2. All right. Face off to the right of John Gibson. And McLeod's going to win it, but Anaheim's going to grab it. And they're just going to. Hey, that guy's wearing Hampus Lindholm's number. All right. Guys can't get it. All right. Duncan Keith's got it, and he's going to dump it out. Not going to be enough for icing. And Derek Ryan is pressuring guy. Ryan McLeod over to Rowan Fogle. Fogle back for Ryan, down low for Fogle, but Fogle can't corral it. But he still got it. Goes behind the net, tries to go up top, and it's going to be taken by Edmonton. This is a great period for Edmonton so far. They've not really allowed the Anaheim Ducks to get much in the way of an offensive zone chance. All right. Guy's going to dump it in for Edmonton. McLeod's going to go after it. And he's going to find Brassard. Derek Brassard back to Tyson Barrie, but Barrie can't hold the zone. It's going to get out. Shots are 5-5. Wow. That it seems more than that, though. It seems like Edmonton's had more shots. The shots are dead even at 5-5, but I don't know how that puts a damper in my narrative then, doesn't it? Because I said Edmonton's been playing really well. They haven't really given the Anaheim Ducks much, and yet the Ducks have 5 shots on net this period, and the Oilers have 5 shots on net. Shots were 16-8 after period 1. Shots are 21-13, which means both teams have had 5 shots this period. But I would say Edmonton's had the higher quality but it kind of makes sense because they've also scored a goal this period as well. So anyway, here come the Ducks. Number 23. I think that's Sam Steele. Not sure. Can't get past the defense, and he's going to leave it. Here goes Connor. Connor tries to find Puljujärvi, but he's stripped by the defense. But the Oilers get it back. Bouchard was upended. That should be a penalty, but they're not going to call one. Mike Smith is going to make that glove save. And we're going to go on a commercial break. Draisaitl is still not feeling 100%, though, guys. He is not. Yeah. Oof. Yep. And the what the hell are they, Stormtrooper ripoffs? What the frick, man? All right, Rangers have 2. Okay. I mean, the Oilers have played the Oilers have played a pretty good road period so far. It's just that like I said, I feel like the shots are a little bit better than that. But all right, face off to the right of Mike Smith. Connor versus is that Zegras? I think that's Trevor Zegras. Yeah, it was Trevor Zegras. Squirts puck the puck's going to squirt over to Duncan Keith. Puljujärvi's got it. Leaves it for Connor. Connor over to Puljujärvi. Puljujärvi shoots. Saved by John Gibson. Trevor Zegras is going to send it up. And here come the Ducks. 2-on-3. And that's 2 Ducks on 3 Oilers, not 3 Ducks on 2 Oilers. Connor's got it. Connor. And good backtrack by the Ducks player there to strip him from it without taking a penalty. And here come the Ducks. Puck is bouncing a lot. It's going to go to Puljujärvi over to Connor. Here goes Connor. Connor over to Kane. Kane finds it, shoots, sharp angle, saved by John Gibson. That's the second time Gibson. Oh, Draisaitl over to Kane. Kane can't get the pass. Come on, Leon. You need a pot 50 here. Oh, please, pot 50, Leon. And then you don't have to play for the rest of the game, bro. Don't play for the rest. Just get 50. Don't play for the rest of the game. Icing against the Anaheim Ducks. Draisaitl's looking better though. He looked pretty good in that last shift. Okay, look, Jay, I know you want to keep Connor and Leon separate, but put them together so Connor can set up Leon for his 50th goal, please. All right, Draisaitl up against number 39. Draisaitl loses the faceoff, but Yamamoto's in there behind the net with Zach Hyman. Hyman squirts away from a check. Yamamoto working down low. He's got it. Is that a penalty? What happened here? That better not be a penalty. He fell. Is that? Is that Blue's Clues, Steve? Oh man. Okay, good. Okay. All right, the Vancouver Canucks and the Vegas Golden Knights are going to overtime. I mean, Julian Draisaitl is the only German-born player to have a 50-goal season. That's awesome. Who scored 50 goals for England? Huh. And who scored 50 goals? Games played. So it's a guy by England. Huh. That's interesting. No. Yeah, you can tell Leon Draisaitl is playing, but he's not 100%, and you can see in the way he's played. Now, his last shift, he actually looked pretty decent, but that's because he picked off a pass in the offensive zone. And he didn't really have to skate around that much, but obviously something is going on with him. I hope it's not too serious. It's not serious enough that he's still playing, but it's bad enough that he's obviously affecting his performance. Let's just hope it's like a bruise on the knee or something. All right, Oilers into the zone. Shoots by Keith, save by Gibson. Even Gibson is kind of getting up slowly after that shot. All right. Nuge. Over to Bouchard. The name escaped me for a second. Bouchard up for the Oilers. It's going to roll in on John Gibson, who's going to make that save. Yeah. Good save by Gibson there off of the Keith shot. Yeah. Last win for John Gibson was March 1st versus the Bruins, and it's not looking good for him right now. So that was a month ago. Over a month ago. All right, shot by the Oilers, save by Gibson. The puck tried to get banked in off of him, but it's going to roll out in front. Derek Brassard tried to bank it in off of John Gibson, but it's going to roll out in front. And now here goes. Nuge. Over to Brett Kulak. He's going to dump that puck in. And the puck is going to get deflected out. Honestly, we need a power play for Edmonton so Leon can just kind of like sit by the... Oh, man, I would love to go to California right now. Oh, man. This fucking knee is itchy as all hell. I would love to go to California again. Such a beautiful place to go to. Although if I had to choose my preference to go to a place in California, it would be to San Diego. Just so I could go on the USS Midway again. Well, let's do a quick pop in on the Canucks and Golden Knights, because they're in overtime now. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot Jack Eichel plays for Vegas. Nifty little move from Jack there, but Demko with the answer. And Pietrangelo, good save by Demko. All right. Theodore bobbles it, goes in, can't get the shot, tries to find it on net, and Peterson's going to send it up to Larson. I was going to say Edler again. All right, Peterson. Or sorry, number 8. I don't know who number 8 is. Larson. Over to Peterson. Elias Pettersson. Finds Bo Horvat. Peterson doing good work. A player fell for the Golden Knights, and Peterson almost come. It was Marchessault that fell. Marchessault scores, and the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Vancouver Canucks 3-2 in overtime. Looks like Shea Theodore with the winner. So the Vancouver Canucks beat the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Vancouver Canucks. So their playoff hopes are still alive. They get 2 points, Canucks with 1. Draisaitl versus Sam, or I think that's Sam Carrick in the faceoff circle, and Carrick wins it. Yeah, Draisaitl's not really skating too much. That should be a penalty. It is. It is a penalty, and the Edmonton Oilers are going to go back on the power play. Looks like a tripping call against Zach Aston Reese. Yep. The Oilers are back on the power play. If Leon Draisaitl needed to score 50, now would be the time. Yeah. That's you could probably go with a slash for there. I don't know. I think that's a pretty weak call. It wasn't a trip. You could probably get him for a slash, but all right. Leon's going to take the face off. Yeah. One for one with one shot. Yeah. It took him 5 seconds to do it last time. All right. Tyson Barrie. Over to Nuge. Back for Barrie. Barrie. Over to McDavid. David. Up for Barrie. Over to Nuge. Nuge. Down low for Hyman. Shoots by Draisaitl. Saved by Gibson. And the puck stays in play. Draisaitl. Over to McDavid. McDavid. Down low for Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Up top for Barrie. Barrie. Over to Nuge. Nuge. Over to Draisaitl. Sends it back to Connor. Connor. Up top for Barrie. Up to Nuge. Back up to Barrie. Shoots. Saved by John Gibson. Yeah. Draisaitl is in the slot. And even he'll admit that wasn't his greatest shot. He just kind of gets it off quickly. I was right. I did the pregame, 29 points in 24 career games. Oh my God, yes. All right, scramble face off. The Ducks are going to clear it out of their zone. Mike Smith's going to leave it for Duncan Keith, which usually means the first line's going to go off, but Draisaitl's still out there. Oilers are going to send it in. John Gibson's going to center around the net, but it's going to get intercepted by the Oilers. Bouchard. Over to Draisaitl. Shoot. Saved by Gibson. And that's in Draisaitl's wheelhouse. That's where Draisaitl wants to be. Keith. Over to Bouchard. Shoots. Saved by Gibson. Puck is loose, but the Ducks are going to come away with it. Can't clear it out, though. Draisaitl with Kane and McLeod right now. This is interesting. Mike Smith. So I guess Draisaitl's going off now. Keith. Yep. Over to Yamamoto. Kyler. Back to McLeod, but McLeod can't corral it. Bouchard. Over to Keith. Over to Kane. Back up top for Keith. Across to Bouchard. Shoots. Missed the net. Keith down low for Yamamoto. And penalty is over. Kane behind the net. Ryan over to Yamamoto. Can't get the puck clean. Keith over to Kane. Shoots. Save by John Gibson. 3 minutes left in the 3:17 left in the second period. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to tweet out a response here. Yeah, well, still time. Yeah, Shea Theodore won the game for Vegas, and the Oilers are going to commit icing here. Shots are 30-14 for Edmonton, almost 2-1. Actually, more than 2-1 for Edmonton right now. Man, I wish. Cam Fowler bobbles the puck at the blue line, and the Oilers are going to break out here. Fogle is going to dump that puck, and he's going to go chip and chase, and he's going to get there first. McLeod tries to send it back to the point, but the Ducks are going to intercept it, but they can't get it out of the zone, and they regain control. Darnell Nurse tries to send it up, and it's going to be intercepted by the Oilers. Cassian over to Nurse. Shoots. Missed the net. Nuge. Down low for Brassard. Derek Brassard behind the net. Out to CC. Shoots. Saved by John Gibson. Puck is going to go out of the zone, and Nurse has got it. 2 minutes left in the second period. Shots are 30-14 for Edmonton. Scores 4-0. Cassian up top for Brassard. Brassard back to Nurse. Nurse tries to find McDavid. McDavid is going to get into a battle behind the net, and Cam Fowler is going to win that battle. But he can't get it out of the zone. Puljujarvi, and here goes Connor. Connor over to Puljujarvi in front. Puljujarvi can't get the rebound or can't get the puck. Kulak tries to keep the puck in, but it's going to be offside for Edmonton. Seattle has a 1-0 lead on it was offside. Okay. All right, Tyson Barrie is going to dump that puck in. And Connor and Co are going to go after it. Might be a penalty on Edmonton. No penalty on Edmonton? My God, guys. That should have been a tripping call on whoever that was. That was wow. I'm surprised Edmonton didn't get called for that. They got away with that one. All right, 3-on-2 rush for the Ducks. 2-on-1, but grid play by who is that? Brett Kulak? No, Tyson Barrie with the great defensive play to break up that 2-on-1 pass. Excellent work by Barrie. Barrie has been good since being paired with Brett Kulak. I will give that pairing credit. They have been fantastic together. Brett Kulak and Tyson Barrie's advanced metrics have been great since being joined together. Shoots. Oh, what a save by Mike Smith. Oh my goodness, what a save. Adam Henrique shoots it from the slot. Mike Smith with the save. It gets the rebound. And a duck was right there to try and lift it over him, but he could not. Who was that? What a save by Mike Smith off of, I don't even know who that is. Adam Henrique with the shot, Mike Smith with the save, and it goes right to Letary, who's right there to try and bat in the rebound. But Mike Smith gets it with his blocker arm, and he keeps that one out. Great job. Great job by Mike Smith. What a save. Smith has been good tonight. He's come up with the saves when he needed to. Fowler shoots. Cut in front. All right. Hyman. Almost. Yamamoto almost sprung Hyman in for a breakaway. Keith, down low for Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Keith immediately. Over to Draisaitl. Shoots it. Hyman. Saved by John Gibson, and that's the end of the period. Great. Oilers continue to have a good game here. Oh, Draisaitl's still limping. No. Man. Well, the second period comes to a close. Sorry. Huh. Oh. All right. Well, let's watch the Rangers and Flyers in a shootout. Flyers were leading 3-1, and the Rangers tied it up. All right, here we go. Second shooter for the Rangers, Artemi Panarin, goes in on Martin Jones, and I don't even know what the hell that was, Panarin. What kind of shot was that? All right, so tied after the scores is 0-0 in the show. What was that? What happened? The puck bobbled on him as he tried to take it to the backhand or to go back to the forehand, and he shot very wide. All right, Kevin Hayes goes in on Shesterkin, scores! Kevin Hayes roofs it blocker side on Igor Shesterkin, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead, and now the Rangers have to score on here. Bliss it blocker side and Shesterkin. Great play. All right. Philip Cheadle now has to score for the Rangers in order to get the win out. Here comes Hedel. Is it Hedel or Cheadle? Hedel. I'm going to say Cheadle. Goes in. Can't beat Martin Jones, and the Philadelphia Flyers win the shootout. All right, cool. Well, that was a fun, interesting shootout. All right. And the Arizona Coyotes beat the Chicago Blackhawks 3-2 in overtime. What do we got? Yeah, just a couple of notifications. Yep. All right. All right. Well, we'll do the out of town scoreboard update for you guys because that's where we're at. So we have a bunch of finals for you. So Florida Panthers win 5-3 over the Buffalo Sabres. Ottawa wins 5-2 over Detroit. New York Islanders beat the Devils 4-3. The Vegas Golden Knights beat the Vancouver Canucks 3-2 in overtime. The Arizona Coyotes beat the Chicago Blackhawks 3-2 in overtime. The Philadelphia Flyers beat the Rangers 4-3 in a shootout. The Minnesota Wild beat the Washington Capitals by a final score of 5-1. After 2 periods, the Edmonton Oilers lead the Anaheim Ducks 4-0, and the Seattle Kraken lead the Dallas Stars 1-0. Let's take a look at this overtime period between the Blackhawks and the Coyotes and the Blackhawks. So here we go. DeBrincat versus I don't even know who's the thing. False start. All right. So Blackhawks win the opening faceoff. I'm guessing they got into it quite a bit here. All right. DeBrincat. Sorry, my bad. Kane. With DeBrincat and I'm guessing Seth Jones. Yeah, it looks like Seth Jones. DeBrincat. All right. DeBrincat drops it for Kane. Over to Jones. Shoot. Save by Vejmelka. And I got his name right. Or is it Vejmelka on that? I think it is. DeBrincat goes behind the net. Seth Jones is just going to go for a skate. Blackhawks with the change. Taves goes in. Around the net. That was a missed opportunity by Taves. He had a wide open net to score there. Coyotes 2-on-1, but it's broken up. And no penalty? Wow, I'm very surprised there was not a penalty there on Chicago. Taves makes a nice move, but Vejmelka's going to poke check away. Oh, gets it back, though. And number 29 for the Coyotes has got it. Number 75. Goes around. Over to this guy. 29. Walks in. Shoots. Save by, I'm guessing that's Lankinen in the net. Number 29. Down low for Phil to throw. Phil tries to find the guy backdoor, but it's picked up by the Blackhawks, and now they got a 3-on-1, 2-on-1. Number 11 shoots. Save by Vejmelka. And now we got another 2-on-1. Here we go. 2-on-1. Arizona tries to get it over, but it's a good defensive play by the Chicago Blackhawks defender there. And now it's 2-on-2. Shoot, save by Vejmelka, or missed the net, I think. And the puck is going to go all the way down on Kevin Lankinen, who's just going to send it over to a guy, or to Jones. Here goes Jones. Jones. Pressured, turns back. He's got it behind his net. Out there with Kane and DeBrincat. All right, DeBrincat. Oh, DeBrincat toe picks and trips. Tries to find Kane backdoor, but it's going to get deflected in on Vejmelka, who's going to make that save. Or cover the puck, I should say. Yeah, good start to OT there. Couple of missed shots by the players, though. Yeah, DeBrincat. And it just hit the heel of a skate. Radish. Yeah, off the stick of Vejmelka and off the post. All right. Arizona has the puck. Arizona going in. Down low. Up top. Across. Shoot, save. It squeaked through Lankinen, but the defender was there to clear the puck out. Wow, what a shot by the Coyotes. That was a great save by Lankinen, but he didn't save it, and it squirted out behind him. Here come the Coyotes. It's been a dirty OT so far. They've gotten away. Each team has gotten away with something. Just want to hear this commentary here. Oh. All right. All right. I don't know who. I think Goss Spear is number 14. All right. Goss Spear. Over to Kessel. Kessel. Leaves it for Goss Spear. Goss Spear. Down low for a guy. Behind the net. Comes out in front. Over to Kessel. Shoots. Saved by Lankinen. It goes to the guy, and Lankinen makes another save. What a. Man, Kevin Lankinen is like the future. Barrett Hayton saved by Lankinen. Goss Spears got it, though. Over to Kessel. Shoots. Saved by Lankinen. Hayton. Over to Kessel. Can't put it into the open net. What an overtime between these two teams. And the Arizona Coyotes have had a ton of opportunities. What an overtime this was, eh? Penalties that should have been called a long time ago. What a just a sequence. Oh, Phil Kessel, man. He is going to have that one in his sleep all night long. What a save. And Lankin is just absolutely robbing guys. Goss Spear. Yeah, that was a good shot, and it squeaked through. And, of course, good thing the Brinkett was there. This was a great overtime between these two teams. Patrick Kane takes a penalty for a high stick, and that's where the goal is scored. It's going to be scored on this power play here. I don't know about that one. That looked like Spear put his own Kane state put Kane's put Kane's stick in his own head. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure about that penalty. But the Arizona Coyotes are going to be on the power play, and that's how they're going to win this game. So here we go. The Coyotes win the Blackhawks win the face-off. They're going to clear it up, but they don't get it past center. Goss Spear over to Kessel. Over to a guy. Over to a guy. Leaves it back up top for Goss Spear. Over to Kessel. Over to Goss Spear. Back to Kessel. Over to a guy. Back to Goss Spear. Goss Spear waiting, looking, shooting, scores. Looks like it deflected off a guy off a Hawk in front. Looks like it deflected off Seth Jones, and it changed direction on Lankinen, and yeah, that's how they score. Looks like Goss Spear was going to go in and find Kessel. Yeah, he was looking for Phil Kessel on the right, and I just watched this. right. Well, one period left to play. Score is 4-0 for the Oilers. So I feel no remorse whatsoever in changing my profile here. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, I got to go to the washroom, so I will be right back. Any better. Didn't have to work. All right, I'm back. We should be back for the third period. Yes, we are. All right, looks like I got back just in time. Okay. Oh, boy. puck in the Oilers zone. Shot from the point. It's going to get missed. Bouchard over to Keith. Keith sends it back to Bouchard behind his net. And the Oilers are going to go for a change. They had their second line out there, and they sent them back. All right, here comes Brassard. Tries to find Nuge, but he misses him, but it's picked up by Tyson Barrie. Barrie tries to find traffic in front. Kulak over to Barrie. Shoots! Saved by John Gibson. Ducks cleared out. I mean, right now, all I'm really just expecting from Edmonton is just lock it down defensively. You're up by 4. You're probably not going to blow it. So just lock it down. Look for the odd offensive shift, but I think you got this one in the bag. Puljujarvi drops it for Connor. Connor shoots. Saved by John Gibson. Puck is loose in front, though. Puljujarvi back to the point for CC. Tries to find Puljujarvi down low, but it's going to get intercepted by the Ducks, and they got a 4-on-3. Fowler over to a guy. Sends it over trying to look for another guy, but he can't get there, and Vander Kane's going to pick it up and just get it at center. Seeker shoots it, saved by Mike Smith. Come on, Bouchard. Why are you trying to hit our own guys? Man. Two shots, 2 blocks for Edmonton. That's been pretty good. They've been blocking shots this period, so that's good. All right, Duncan Keith. It's going to take a little pause in front of Mike Smith. Gives it over to Bouchard, who gets poke checked, but he forces another turnover. Draisaitl has it. Can't clear it out. Cam Fowler or Adam Henrique. Now he gets it to Hyman. Hyman recovers, but he loses it. That's a goal. Number 16 for Anaheim. Takes a shot. Mike Smith with the initial save. The rebound skirts right back out to him, and he buries the rebound. Zach Aston Reese. And it's a 4-1 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, Hyman loses the puck battle in the neutral zone. Zach Aston Reese takes the shot. Mike Smith with horrible rebound controls goes right back out to Zach. And Zach just buries his own rebound right after. 4-1. Yep. So, Oilers, I mean, they played a pretty good game. They played a pretty good game, but now the Ducks have life. And, we've said it many times. This is the new age NHL. Multi-goal comebacks are kind of like a thing now. So Edmonton's got to just keep playing the way they were playing before. Don't let this deter you, boys. John Gibson's going to leave it for number 92. Oh, here goes Connor. On a breakaway, Connor shoots, missed the net. Ducks go back in, though. Fowler. And And what do we got? Offside? I think it was offside. All right, Puljujärvi tries to get it to Connor, but Connor has a stick lifted. But Connor's going to get right back. Here goes Connor. 1-on-4. Connor around the net. Puljujärvi shoots. Missed the net or saved by Gibson. But Nurse was there to send it back down low. Defender fans on this pass. And here comes Cam Fowler. Back to a guy. Kulak. Oh, Ducks send it out in front. Fowler shoots. Saved by Mike Smith. Puck is cleared up. And no one on the was there on the blue line, so it's going to go into the Anaheim zone. Not enough for icing, though. All right, Shattenkirk tries to find number 44, and here goes Ryan McLeod. Button hooks. Shoots by, what was that? Warren Fogle with a shot. Good save by Gibson. And Fogel's got it. And he's going to send it in on John Gibson, who's going to leave it for Hura, number 92, I believe. Oh, Oilers forecheck, though. Pretty good. Bouchard winds fire, sends it in on Gibson. But I think he missed the net. Number 5. Over to number 92. Over to 76. Tries a cute little pass. And Hyman tried to find Yamamoto, but Yamamoto tripped and fell. And he was on his knees and he couldn't get to the puck in time. Otherwise, that was a good chance he had with Leon. Oh, the Ducks were pretty passing. And good save by Smith there. Wow, what a play. Zach Aston Reese and Adam Henry cooking up with a really good chance to tie the game. That was well played by those guys, but Mike Smith comes up with the save. All right. All right, Tyson Berry. Or sorry, that's Darnell Nurse. I can tell by his skating. It's Nurse. And the Oilers are offside. All right, 13:20 remaining in the third. Oilers up 4-1. Have the Vegas Golden Knights won 5 games in a row now? Oh, no. All right, Connor wins the faceoff back to the Nurse. Cece's going to dump that puck in. Like, the Oilers don't even need to score a goal right now. They just need to keep the puck in Anaheim zone. And there is a difference between, Puljujarvi has an opportunity here. Sends it down low for Evander Kane, but the defenseman is going to get there first. Fowler. As I was saying, the Oilers, Puljujarvi, hold on. Keith. Shoots, missed the net. Shoots, blocked in front. And the Ducks are going to get it out. The Oilers don't really need to focus on scoring. They just need to keep the puck in Anaheim zone. And there's a difference between keeping the puck in Anaheim zone and dumping it out of theirs. Because if you play the game where you just clear it out of your zone all the time, you're asking for trouble. The Oilers need to put pressure on the Ducks. They need to get the puck into the Duck zone. All right, Nurse behind the net. Tries to get it to Cece, but it's blocked, but he's going to get it back. Hyman. And it's going to be a race for the puck. Hyman's going to get there first. Hyman. Over to Nurse, but the puck is going to get deflected out of the Duck zone. Nurse. Nurse is going to leave it for McLeod. Here goes Ryan McLeod. Right up Main Street. Over to Derek Ryan. Behind the net. Fogle behind the net. McLeod's going to get there. McLeod in a battle. Shattenkirk. Over to number 44, who's not Hampus Lindholm. Oh, Derek Ryan with a good chance on net. And John Gibson is forced into covering the puck. Hampus Lindholm used to be number 44 for the Anaheim Ducks when he played for them. And then when he got traded, it looks like someone else took 44. 11 remaining in the third. Make a wish, boys. Yeah. They're just showing the scrum from yesterday or from Friday between the Ducks and the Things. I cite Tyson Berry with a slap shot from the point, and it's an easy glove save for John Gibson. If I were the Oilers, I would just sit Leon. I would just sit Leon Draisaitl for the rest of the game. Not because Draisaitl's playing poorly or anything, but he is playing hurt, and you don't want to aggravate anything. Set him for the rest of the game, or even just tell him, leave the game, go to the locker room, just get undressed, and get ready for the game versus San Jose or LA, whichever team we're playing on Tuesday. I think it's the LA Kings. But the thing with Draisaitl is that he doesn't want to. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Mike Smith, it took you way too long to realize that you did not have that puck. This is the second time in the last couple of games that someone almost beat Mike Smith on the wraparound because Smith is too. Oh my God. Mike Smith. He got away with one there. All right, those stats are great. 1-1 in his last 2 games with a 564 goals against average. Oh my God. Oh man. All right. Kane tries to find Puljujärvi. Clara. Puljujärvi, but it's deflected away by the Ducks defenseman, Duncan Keith. Vander Kane tries to find Connor. Connor gets a good shot on net in tight. Kane tries to get it out in front, but it hits the back of the net. Bouchard. Over to Keith. Bouchard shoots. Blocked in front or saved by a Gibson. Ducks cleared out. Bouchard. Over to Connor, and it's going to miss Connor. It's going to go behind the net. .906 remaining in the third. It looks like Leon's getting some pep in his step. This is good. Shoot from the point, saved by Mike Smith. Oh, man. All right. All right. Hyman. Oh, Hyman's got a step. Hyman tries to throw it up for Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to Yamamoto, but Yamamoto can't get the puck. Down low for Draisaitl. Shoots. Backhand by Draisaitl. Kulak. Shoots. Goal! Goal, goal, goal! That was in. That's in. Who is that? Brett Kulak's goal? Brett Kulak has scored his first goal as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. Brett Kulak shot from the point, and it sneaks through John Gibson. First of all, great opportunity by Zach Hyman, but he keeps this play alive, and it's the second line again doing work down low, and Brett Kulak with a shot from the point, and John Gibson was not able to get his glove on it in time. And yeah, 5-1 Edmonton. So Brett Kulak with his first goal as a member of the Edmonton Oilers, I think. And oh, here come the Ducks, though. Good block in front by the Oilers. And now they have a 2-on-1. Warren Fogle with Darren Ryan. Fogle, as pass gets deflected by number 92, so it's behind. Good defense by the defender there to break up that 2-on-1. Now the Ducks have a offensive zone pressure, and Derek Ryan's going to dump it and clear it and dump it into the Duck zone. Man, the Ducks have really, like. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move! Zegras shoots! What a save by Mike Smith! Holy moly, Trevor Zegras absolutely just dangled that Oilers defender, and Mike Smith was there to make the save, and he holds on to it off a shot from the point. And Leon Draisaitl has hit the 100-point mark with an assist on the Brett Kulak goal. So for the third year in a row, Leon Draisaitl is a 100-point guy. Okay, Jamie Drysdale is number 34. Okay, I got to remember that. All right, Anaheim. Drysdale with another shot from the point, but it's going to get knocked down in front in traffic. Ducks are pressing here, though. Cam Fowler down low for Adam Henrique. But they can't get it any further than that. Drysdale shoots, and it's going to get deflected. So, yeah. So, Connor with his 40th goal of the season for the third time in a row, I would think. All right. Well, honestly, I mean, this is about as good of a game as you could have asked the team to play. I have very little, if any, complaints about how the team played tonight. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Tonight's just been good. Yeah. So the power plays currently the penalties are 3-2 in favor of the Ducks. That means the Ducks have committed 3 penalties, the Oilers have committed 2. So I expect the Oilers are going to get called for a penalty here. With 5 minutes left in the, you would think with 5 minutes left in the third, it's not going to happen, but 5 minutes left in a 5-1 game. But we'll see what happens. The NHL refs would generally want to even things up. So the Oilers might be called on a penalty here soon. Yep. So Draisaitl hits the century mark. Now we just need him to hit that 50-goal mark. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen this game. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen on one of the 2 games that I can't watch. Oh, Cody Ceci, what happened there, man? It sucks to see, but Cody Ceci just kind of stopped skating and crashed into the boards for some reason. What happened there? It's like he forgot where he was. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Watch them score while I'm typing out that tweet. No, they don't. All right, Yamamoto. All right, it would be great. Let him get 50, please, right here, right now. Please let him get 50. This is probably Draisaitl's last shift. Hyman. Barry. Or Kulak. Draisaitl shoots. Did he do it? He did it! Leon Draisaitl has scored 50 goals! He's done it again! What a goal by Leon Draisaitl! Oh, yes! Yes! All right. All right. Yes, thank you. He did it. He friggin' did it. $50 goals for Leon. Oh my god, I'm getting I can't believe I saw that happen. Oh, there it is. Yes, there it is. Oh man. All right. Well, this game couldn't have ended any better than I wanted it to. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, 40 goals. He has two. He has got 2 points on the night. Leon Draisaitl's got 2 points on the night, or 3 points on the night for Leon Draisaitl, and he scores his 100th point and his 50th point of the year, or his 100th point and his 50th goals of the year. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything better from Leon. And you know what? Leon's a duck killer. 31. That's now 32 points in 25 career games versus the Anaheim Ducks for Leon Draisaitl. And this is also not counting the 7 playoff games that they played versus Anaheim in 2017. And it is I mean it's amazing. And Leon Draisaitl again, everyone's saying that everyone's making a big deal out of Austin Matthews scoring 50 goals. For those of you who do not know, just, Leon Draisaitl. Here's a stat for you guys. Since the 2012 NHL season, only 2 players have scored 50 goals and recorded 50 assists on a season. And they are Evgeny Malkin in 2012 and then Leon Draisaitl in 2019 and 2022. And you know what? The score is 6-1 as we approach 70 seconds left in the game. The score might be 6-1, but Mike Smith has been solid tonight. So I can't complain about tonight's game. And we're now to last minute in the third period. I cannot complain about tonight's game from the team. They played well from start to finish. The one goal against was an unfortunate, was a bad turnover by Zach Hyman in the neutral zone and an unfortunate lucky bounce on the Ducks' part, or calculated bounce, however you want to say that. But I mean, you couldn't have written this up any better. Leon Draisaitl hits the century mark with a secondary assist, and he gets his 50th goal of the season. He is now the second player in the last 10 years. Well, I say he's the second player. He's actually technically the third player because he already did it once before. So, yeah, he is absolutely nuts, and you couldn't have asked for a better game from this team tonight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Edmonton Oilers beat the Anaheim Ducks by a final score of 6-1. Leon Draisaitl with 1 goal and 2 assists on the night. Connor McDavid with a goal and an assist, I believe. And the Oilers were the better team from start to finish. Fantastic game from the guys. And Leon Draisaitl scored 50 goals for the second time in his NHL career. What a way to end the night on a season where, I mean, you love this. And how funny is it? I love that exchange from Mike Smith and Leon Draisaitl, because the first time Leon Draisaitl scored 50 goals in the National Hockey League, he scored his 50th goal on Mike Smith when he was playing for the Flames. And you know what? It didn't look so good for Draisaitl tonight. He got injured in the first. He was obviously playing injured for the rest of the game. I was under the opinion that they should have just rested him. I'm glad they did not, because otherwise he wouldn't have scored 50. And that's all she wrote. And we had a nice little shot of Anaheim, of Disneyland in Anaheim. I've been there, by the way. I've been to Disneyland in Anaheim. And we're going to get the 3 stars here for the night. Tyson Barrie, the first star, 1 goal, 2 assists. McDavid, 1 goal, 2 assists on the night. They should technically give a secondary assist to Draisaitl on the power play, because he was the one who won the faceoff back to Tyson Barrie. They're going to give him 1 goal and an assist. And yeah, so the final score tonight, the Edmonton Oilers, yeah, that's a win. 6-1 is your final. And so yeah, so that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching tonight's live stream. I know I don't have any viewers, and I never had, but it's nice to see. Thank you guys for watching. So as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, because of how my work schedule is and the timing of the next 2 Oilers games, I will not be able to live stream the next game versus I believe it's the LA Kings on Tuesday. Let me just see if I can find it here. San Jose. So the Oilers play the San Jose Sharks on Tuesday at 10:30, and then on Thursday they play in Los Angeles also at 10:30. I will not be able to live stream those games because those games will end around 1:00 in the morning, and I have to get up at 5:45 or 5:25 for work. So I will not be able to stream until this Saturday, the 9th, when the Oilers play host to the Colorado Avalanche. But until then, thank you guys for watching tonight's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Their final score, again, the Edmonton Oilers 6, the Anaheim Ducks 1. But the bigger news coming out of tonight, Leon Draisaitl is his second 50th goal campaign of his NHL career, and he is his second 50 goal and 100-point game of his season of his career. So he is pretty good with that, and that's where we're going to end it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're going to end it, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone, and I'll see you then. 10 o'clock. Don't be late.